everybody, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm a little bit insane today because I'm ridiculously tired and I'm hopped up on this energy drink because I can't do anything without some energy because I'm so tired. Obviously this video is going to be a little bit crazy, as you can already tell, but I'm excited about it. I was thinking about books that influenced my childhood a lot or that I read while I was a child / childish years, and I came up with this list. I have this giant stack of books over here, and so I'm hopefully not gonna drop everything whenever I get some books out. Crap, stop. Okay. First book that I'm going to talk about is Dinotopia by James Gurney. Pretty much it's the story through like a scientific-ish journal of these shipwrecked humans that are on this isolated island and they live in peace with dinosaurs. How freaking cool is that? So freaking cool. And I mean, these pictures, I don't know if you can see it. I feel like I'm reading to you like you're my elementary school class. So, I mean, like, look at these pictures. They're just so they're so cool. And it just like talks about the different kinds of dinosaurs and like what they do. And these are all the decorated dinosaurs. I don't think you can see it, but it's okay. I'm gonna try. Maybe you could see it. Maybe. It's not really a children's book, I would say, but I classify it as one because it was from my childhood. But, you know, it's nice to look at the pictures when you're a kid, so there's that. Dinotopia was kind of lesser known, but I feel like this is even lesser known, something like that. And it is My Father's Dragon by Ruth Stiles Gannett. This book is about a boy that goes and like runs away from home to save this baby dragon on this island and has like all these adventures. Obviously, there's a lion with bows on him. How great is that? You get to meet a lion with bows on him. The cool thing about this book is that it's narrated from the son's perspective, so it says, my father, he did this. So from his father's stories, he's telling this book. They travel and just go cool places. I mean, he dances with the dragon. That's fun. That's fun, right? I really loved this book when I was a kid. I think my parents read it to me, or maybe I read it when I was older. It's such a fun book. Alright, this is more of an author than it is like a book. But I feel like your childhood was deprived if you do not know who this person is. Shel Silverstein. This is like the bane of my existence in childhood. I only ever read Shel Silverstein poems. The Giving Tree is one of my all-time favorite children's books. And it's basically about a tree that just gives and gives and gives to this little kid as he grows up. And poems by Shel Silverstein, there's a couple different books, but I just had A Light in the Attic on my bookshelf over there. This is mostly just a collection of silly children's poems. They're kind of ridiculous, but they're so funny, and they just remind me of my childhood. The next series, book, whatever, that I'm going to talk about is the Royal Diaries series. I feel like every girl that I knew read these books, and they are just so freaking cool. They take different princesses or prominent women figures, pretty much mostly princesses because royal, diaries, royal, and they write a diary from their perspective on just different events that happened in the life. It's a fictitious diary, but I thought they were really cool. I really liked reading about history, even if it wasn't completely historically accurate. They were fun to read. They were really great children's books, so yeah. Also along the lines of historical fiction are History Mysteries from American Girl. I also freaking loved these books. They were so great. They still are great. Different historical events are going on during the time that these fictional girls have their stories written about them. And there's a lot of mystery. I love mysteries too. Mysteries are like awesome. They were like a little bit of like horror, like mystery, like super intense mysteries with pulling in historical events. I really liked these. I mean, mysteries, don't get me started on mysteries. I love me some mysteries. But historical fiction, again, super nerdy child here, loved historical fiction. But combine that with mysteries, my whole world was blown and I just hit myself in the eye with this book. Ow. My entire universe was shattered. So good. Another series that I also loved was Babysitters Club. I only have one because I think I only ever bought one, but I rented them from my school library all the freaking time because I love Babysitters Club. I wanted to be a babysitter. I aspired to be a babysitter because of these books. They are by Anne M. Martin. These are just, I don't know. They're like also mysteries. Again, mysteries. Me and mysteries. We're tight like this. crossing fingers. That's tight. Along with this would be Boxcar Children. I read a lot of those, but I don't think I have any of them. And those are about, well, I mean, what you could assume, Boxcar Children. This group of children goes to, they like get, either their parents die or something, so they hide out in a boxcar and they solve mysteries, and it's just awesome. Another book series slash author that I read a lot of was Beverly Cleary. This one's Ramona the Pest. I know there was a movie about it, but I just didn't even do it. Didn't care. Selena Gomez, whatever. I loved Beverly Cleary, guys. I loved Ramona and just all the different characters she had. I read a lot of these, let's be real. Can't remember any of their names right now, but I did love them a lot. The last book series that I'm going to talk about, which was literally like by existence, and I reread them probably a bajillion times, would be the Little House on the Prairie series. And I know this is the second book in the series, so don't go talking to me about that, but this is the name of the series, so I just wanted this book. This series is by Laura Ingalls Wilder, and it was about her, it was like her biography, if you will, about her time living on the prairie and going out west and all their adventures and mishaps and everything. It follows her from when she's a small child to when she is grown and married and has her own kids. And I love this series. We visited her house. I reread these multiple times because I was in love with this story. I don't really know what it was about it, but I love biographical fiction, historical fiction, same category as the other stuff. I don't read a lot of historical fiction now. I feel like I should now that I'm reminiscing about all those historical fictions I read as a child. It's really cool seeing her family just move from the woods to out west and like in the prairies and build their own house, and then the community builds around them. And even though they go through rough stuff, they persevere and they keep going. Keep going. I said Shel Silverstein was the bane of my existence as a child. Yes, but more of this. This was definitely the bane of my existence. I read these so much, so many times, and I would not rest until I had all of them, and I have all of them on my shelf over there. So that is it for this video. If you have read any of these books, I know it was a lot, let me know down below and we can have a discussion about it. And if you have any books that you read in your childhood that I did not mention, that you were like, this was the best book in the entire world, please let me know, and then maybe I can read them, because I still like reading children's books. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. But I hope you have a fantastic week, and that it's just a great week, and that you have a great day today. You know, I just want you to be happy. So I hope that that happens for you. And I will see you next week. Bye.